Hey, baby boy. Nanny. Mario. Mario. Hey. Hey, my love. Hey. Hi guys, good evening. This is Tiffany, 100 plus. I am here at Blue Pearl with Mario. I wanted to jump on live to give you guys an update. I did post earlier with just pictures and the estimate. I just couldn't go live at the time. I was just too worried. So I am here tonight, spending time with him and coming on live to give you guys an update on where we are with Mario. They did x-rays on him when I brought him in this morning, and they saw a little bit of shadowing in his stomach. They said his gut looked a little angry and upset, inflamed, like his intestines looked inflamed, and there was a little shadowing in his stomach, and they couldn't say definitely whether or not it was foreign material, but it looked suspect. So the decision was made to go in with a scope and see if it was foreign, they could get it out that way. They started him on some fluids because he was a little dehydrated from the vomiting. He was his normal happy self this morning. He went out, he peed, he pooped a couple times, but then he just started vomiting. So that's why we brought him in. He did vomit 2 more times here at the hospital, and that's why the decision was made to go in with a scope. Dr. Woolery was called in to do it. It's Dr. Woolery and Dr. Cannon that do the scopes here at the hospital. So they called her in. I was texting with her. She's wonderful and always very, very communicative. I told her how worried I was. She said, "Don't worry, I've got him." She did the scope, and when she did the scope, there was nothing in his stomach. So what she believes happened was once they gave him the medications to sedate him, to do the scope, that everything relaxed. His stomach muscles, his intestine muscles, everything just kind of relaxed. And if there was something foreign in his stomach, it was then pushed through or sucked into his intestines. So she did the scope. She had the little camera, and she said his stomach looked really good. It looked really clean. So that's good news. It's, not like something had been in there and was like really tearing up his stomach. She said it looked really good and really clean. She also said she didn't want to rush to surgery. She wanted to give him a chance to be able to pass whatever this potentially is or was. So they are pushing and pumping him full of fluids, and trying to get him to move along whatever it is. They have their ultrasound images and x-rays from today, and she'll come in tomorrow and they'll repeat the x-ray and the ultrasound, and hopefully whatever it is moving, or it moves through. If it's something that's not moving and continues to not move, then we have to talk about surgery. I know, I don't want to talk about that. I don't. No. Which is something I can't even wrap my head around or think about right now. So we are in a wait and see. I just took him out outside, and he peed a couple times for me, and he actually pooped for me. There was nothing in it that I could see, but I did give the poop sample to his nurse so they can check it, but he did just poop. So that's good news. It means this stuff is working. I do have the donate button on this video. I am gonna beg. I'm gonna beg for him. When I put the estimate up this morning, we only got like $400 or a little over $400 in, and the estimate is anywhere from $3,500 to $8,500 depending on what he needs. $3,500 being just the scope and getting it out, which we did the scope, but we did not get anything out, so he's staying in the hospital. So I am going to beg and plead for everybody to please donate towards Mario's bill, even if it's $1 or $5 or $10 or whatever it is that you can donate. This is not a bill that we were expecting. This is not something I was expecting with him. I am devastated that he's here in the hospital. It's heartbreaking. And I know I read a couple of not so nice comments from the other posts, which was really upsetting. That I need to keep a better eye on my dogs, and I just wanna tell everybody, everybody does the best that they can, including myself. We only do what we can do. And Mario, he lives with me. He is always in my sight. If I'm in the kitchen, he's in the kitchen. If I'm in the living room, he's in the living room. If I'm in the bedroom, he's on the bed with me and my other dogs, or he's on the floor. And then when we go to sleep at night, I have a pen next to my bed, right next to me. I can reach out and touch him. And that is where he sleeps, in a closed pen with his bed and his bowls and his Benny bones and his antlers. And it's locked at night. He does not free roam at night when I am asleep. And if I ever have to leave him alone, he goes in that pen. He is not free roam with my other dogs. He's in the pen, it is locked, and I have a camera that points right down onto it. So if I have to go somewhere or do something, I have the camera on my phone, and I watch him continuously and constantly. And he comes to work with me. He's at work with me all day. I mean, I do everything I can, the best I can. I mean, I don't know if there was something that was in the yard that I didn't see, that was under the table or under a chair, and maybe I didn't see it. And he's really, really quick. He runs full speed out into the yard every time we go outside. So, I mean, it's possible that he got something that was left out there or dropped from a tree, or anything that I didn't see that just happened quickly. But I just want those people to know that he is watched. I have 2 dogs that I have to watch like hawks, and that is why you always see Cloud and Mario with me at work, because I have to keep a close eye on both of them. And I do the best I can. And this is really, really hard. Really, really hard to see comments like that is really hurtful. Again, I do have the donate button on here, and I am gonna beg. It's gonna be at least $3,000 because we did do the scope, even though there was nothing in his stomach. We did do it, so it is a bill that we have to pay. So the low end of the bill is 3,000 something, 3,500. I posted it on the other post with the pictures. You can see the bill for yourself, the low end to the high end. He's staying in the hospital tonight. I am praying to God that tomorrow morning he is either past whatever it is through the night, or whatever it is moved significantly and he's able to pass it. I know, Bubba, you tired? It's okay, I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. You don't have to get up, I'm right here. Like I said, I don't know what it is or what it could be, or if it even is a foreign substance. You know, I don't know. Like with Albert, I think it was dirt that he ate. We think it was like potting soil, dirt and grass that caused the issue. I mean, so it could be anything. But like I said, he did just poop for me when I took him out, so I'm grateful for that. I don't think there was anything in it, like I said, but he at least went, so his body is working. They do have him on IV fluids. They are pushing mass amounts of IV fluids to try to work through or push through whatever it is. Hey buddy. He is still a little wonky and a little wobbly because he did have to go under anesthesia for the scope. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for your kind words. I appreciate it. It's hurtful seeing people's comments. I think people just write stuff and don't think before they write, or don't really know anything about Mario or his story or his daily life. And I just wanted to clear that up. Thank you, Brett. $50 challenge for Mario. Thank you so much. Anybody that can meet that challenge, I would be so grateful. If you can't, and you can just donate $1 or $5 or $10, anything helps. Like I said, on the other post, just down the page a little bit, there's pictures, and there's a picture of the estimate, the low end being if we just had to scope him and he would be done, which was like $3,500. The high end, God forbid, a million times God forbid, he had to have surgery, it's $8,500. Right now he is somewhere over the $3,500, I'm assuming, because we did the scope. It was not successful. He now has to stay in hospital and do the fluids and then repeat ultrasound and repeat x-rays tomorrow. So thank you so much to everybody who is donating. Thank you to everybody who is keeping Mario in your prayers. It is going to be a really rough night tonight, not having him in his pen next to me. I know, I love you. I love you so much. My baby. Again, thank you. Thank you to everybody who is donating. The CPR on the band on his neck, that when they take a dog in, they always ask you if something were to happen, do you want to perform CPR, or is it DNR? So of course we want CPR. That's what that means. If God forbid, if something were to happen, then yes, perform CPR on him. Do what you can to save his life. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Hi, misser. That's my misser. I know you're loopy. I know. He's loopy, I know. I know. Alright guys, I just wanted to give you guys an update on him and where we are and where we stand and what's gonna transpire. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have a better update. I'm hoping and I'm praying. Again, the donate button is on this video. I also have the links on this video to our PayPal and our Venmo and our Cash App. These little froggy legs. These little froggy legs. And our mailing address if you'd like to mail a check for Mario. I'm gonna sign off now and just spend a little time with him before I have to give him back so they can hook him back up to his fluids. But thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for your kind words, for your prayers, and for your donations. This is Tiffany with Mario at Blue Pearl. Nope, don't touch that. 100 plus abandoned dogs, Everglades, Florida. Thank you guys.